Hello everyone and welcome to the sixth episode of SKE48-Encore. This week we might take a little break from introducing the members because we want to talk about the unit battle and the gradation concept from Masana, which came out on Blu-ray and DVD last week. But anyways, today here's Chris and joining me are Jeff.
Yeah.
Willy.
Yeah.
And still on the move, Nick.
What's up?
Yeah. I think we start with the news first, and kicking off on 19th we have an announcement that the Kenkyusei will have a 1-coin meal at the SKE cafe, which means the menu costs 500 yen, which is like 1 coin, and yeah, starting off with the first round are obviously not all Kenkyusei, but we have Sakamoto Marin, Nishiguro Suzuki, Oshiba Rinka, Okada Miku, and Atsumi Ayaha with the first round. Then on 21st.
Not really news, but so Takeuchi Saki changed the penlight colors to double pink. So it used to be the colors of Ishida Anna. And on her on her grad stage, she told Saki that she would give her these colors because the pink color suits her well. And probably she would have taken that if Anya didn't already own them. But she waited like almost a year out of respect for her former Dai Senpai. And voilà.
Yeah, so great timing right after we called Header on the show. She changed so. Actually, Ryu-chan changed her too, but I don't remember in which colors. Yeah. On 22nd, Nonogaki Miki reached her 365 days of showroom, which rewards her with a special showroom broadcast from the showroom studio on 1st of April. I saw the one for Otanao before and it looks funny. So
yeah, no, our profile pic is different, I think. I saw that like this morning.
It's like a special reward also for that. Yeah. On 23rd we have like a ton of news.
Yeah. So they opened the registrations for the SKEncore. So they opened at 5 o'clock, so Druina was there at 5 o'clock to give her application. I mean, this year is her year, so she made sure to be the first in line. And so we have about 20 members who already registered, including Mayoshi, Nick Soshi, and Jeff Soshi. Chris, not yet.
Yeah, mine are lazy. But I already said in a long blog that she wants to run.
But yeah, some members already said they won't participate.
Yep. like Lala's. So yeah, next news. And Lala's. I think it was on a blog. So she said she's not participating. So it is surprising and not surprising at the same time. It's surprising because like last year she was like full force into SKEncore. Like she talked about it like the whole year, and it was important for her, like for her position in the group. But like we've seen like on this last month, she's really busy with school, and now she's entering the third year of high school, who's like the busier year of high school. So not that surprising, and like I think it's going to be like a year we are not going to see her like a lot, I think.
Yeah, especially I'm pretty sure that she wants to go to university, and this year really has to study.
For sure.
It's not like she goes out of school after that.
Yeah, she's in a good school, and like her parents, like her mother in particular, like she's really strict with school. So like for example, you can see her going in a month without any like SNS, like because she's studying. So yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, then once she's in university, it should be more relaxed. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's usually like that.
It's
Yeah, in Japan. Yeah.
like you choose, you don't choose your university, like they choose you depending on your exam results at the end of high school. But once you're inside, unless you're really stacking too much, you're gonna go until graduation. No one cares what's your marks, as long as you enter this university, it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, it should be more relaxed for her.
It's like the opposite of Germany. Everyone gets not barely anyone.
Yeah,
leaves.
I think it's like pretty much like the opposite in pretty much every country. But yeah, like in Japan and South Korea, you just have like to get in a good school, and then you pretty much done.
Yeah, the same in France, but 2 years later.
Also on the same day it was announced that SKE will do a collaboration with AU, the mobile provider. So when you go to their store, you can get a free mail subscription for I think a month or so. So of course all the members saying, here, get my mail, get my mail, get my mail. I'm still waiting for international way to get the mail, so they should do that next, I think. Next day we had the last Tokyo IdleNet for Judy.
Yeah, I almost got run over there. Sorry. So yeah, Churi had her last. So she's been doing these photo shoots, like I said. I think I mentioned this last time, but she does.
Yeah.
She's been doing these photo shoots for other idols. So they're mostly indie idols, I think, and she gets to take pictures of them like professionally and put them on that website. So yeah, pretty cool work for her. So apparently this is the last time. It was pretty infrequent work, so this doesn't change much, I don't think.
Next was the Yosaku poach.
Yeah, so Yosaku is the brand of it's like a bird that Ego-chan designed, and now there's a new merchandise that's being released. Like I said before, these merchandise things, they sell like hotcakes. Everyone, even if they're not really a Ego-chan or Churiyoshi, they just wear these like crazy, and every person's bag has a little Yosaku keychain on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty cool. And now there's a pouch. It's actually kind of cheap because most of these things are super expensive, and now it's like 2,000 something yen. And it's a bag, it's a pouch. Yeah,
that's not too bad. Then on 24th we had the Chukyo Telebi Bangami, where Nick is on his way back from.
Yeah, so I just so I spent like the past 12 hours there. So I'm very tired, but so they had like Jirina had this Instagram show thing where she went to Korea, right?
Yeah.
So they did a like special show thing today, like a talk show about like Instagram. But Jirina wasn't there, so like they called it like it's like, oh, Matsui Jirina's 100 Instagram challenge, but Jirina wasn't there, so
great.
Anyway, yeah. So so you had to line up before getting there to get a little ticket for this, because there were only 130 spots. I was number 57, and I got there around 8:30, and like just about 30 minutes after I arrived, everyone came flooding in.
No.
So I got in at like the perfect time, got my ticket, and the ticket turned out to be pretty useless because I swear there were like I counted myself. There's 100 seats in that place for the talk show, and yet sorry, I'm actually going in my apartment right now. Sorry. I can't do two things at once. Sorry. So we had there were 100 seats, and yet I was the 57th person to get in, and the seats are already full. So I don't know what the hell happened, but I sat down, I couldn't see, got back up, and it was perfect from then because I could see everyone. It was a really, really bad setup. So those organizers were not very good. But in the end, I got to see everyone. You can watch this on a stream. Can you watch outside Japan? Actually, I don't know.
Well, there are ways
to
watch it.
Yeah. If you put your VPN in, I'm sure you can, right?
Yeah.
So all the members did was talk about their Instagram. Like each member brought a photo they thought was really good on it, like from their Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a photo that they thought was really bad. They didn't pick a winner or loser, but everyone agreed that Ryoha's picture was the best that she picked. It's a picture. I'll send it after, but it's a picture where she's looking back in the dress out of Furusha. I don't know if this rings any bells, but she looks really great. And everyone was like, yeah, this is really good. And the worst picture was Kautan's, obviously, where so she had like each member submitted themselves like a photo, right, of themselves, which they thought was bad. So Kautan submitted a photo, but Makiko changed it to you know that picture, like it's famous, I guess, of her, like it's her worst looking picture, where she looks bald, in the pink shirt. Yeah. So that picture, and they changed it to that, and everyone was just dying of laughter. And it was funny because before that, Kautan she put a good picture of herself. I guess, like people were like, oh, that's good for you, I guess. And then she's like, oh, thanks. Now I'm ready to meet the boys and men. I'm gonna go date one. And she was like talking about this crap. And then they showed us that picture, and she's like, okay, I don't feel like seeing the boy and men guys now. All right. So that was the Instagram thing. It was pretty, actually it was pretty long because talk shows are usually 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and this one was an hour. Sorry, not an hour, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. So pretty long and pretty great. So Maya was waving at me, which was nice. Then, like an hour later, we had so they went on the stage outside for the live. But the problem was that we were like all the SK fans who got in, we were inside this other building, so we had to move to the live stage, which was pretty hard because it was this place was dominated by like there was Magic Prince and Boys and Men, so these two guy idol groups, and their female fans were just all over the place, and they were just taking all the space. So, but my friend and I, we managed to get in. We got a kind of good view, and so the songs they performed were actually, let me look it up. I can't even remember, but yeah, I had a good look at Churi, and she saw me waving Maya's pen light, and and Maya saw me, which was nice. And on the way out, we went to their bus, and it was kind of nice because usually they just drive off like straight away.
Yeah.
But this time the members put down their windows and they waved to us on the way out. So that's something that's pretty different from I guess what usually happens.
Yeah.
Hold on, I cannot find the set list for the left. Okay, I found it. So we had Chicken Line, Okidoki, Perio, and Muishiki, which are like songs that they kind of always do, which was kind of weird because Churi was like, "Oh, we're playing some really rare songs this time," and it really was not the case. But they played if I actually don't know the reading for this song. I think it's Tsuyogai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tsuyogai okay.
Yeah. Which that was the song I think was like no one was like expecting, so they did that song, which is kind of cool. But all the other ones were like to be expected songs. But I mean, it was nice. I got to see Nao-chan from pretty up close in her underwear, so I bet Willie's jealous.
Okay, yeah. Then let's move to the next news, which is
so they announced today a talk show to celebrate the opening of a SKE 360 degrees 3D theater. So with this announcement, actually, we realized that there will be an event with the SKE 3D theater. Like, we had no idea. So it's at Laguna Ten Bosch. It's a kind of theme park, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so they, for some period of time, like I guess they didn't give the timeline yet exactly. It's going to start on April 22nd.
Yep.
So they will have a room with a 360-degree screen in 3D where you can watch for 10 minutes some. So we don't know exactly yet what, but it says like you will see some SKE members like coming to life and coming at you. So I don't know if it's going to be from MVs or something that they film specially for that, but voilà. And so yeah, they will have on the first day they will have 5 members there to do a talk show to celebrate the opening.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm going to that because Maya's there. But yeah, Laguna was where we had they just had their concert there in January. So it's kind of funny that they have an event right there in this span. I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty rare they have events that close to each other at the same events, at the same venues, I mean.
Also, I guess Laguna is popular among the members. You always see them during summer going there more often.
Yeah, last time was in the winter when they had the illumination, so I guess now it's...
But like in summer they go for private often and post pictures. I think it was this one,
Yeah, Dasu did that like years ago, and Kochan went recently.
Yeah. Also we have some more streaming news.
Yeah, just announced today. It's kind of a weird news. So Nalchan is going to have a graduation perf, but in the lesson room. So where they rehearse for theater shows. So I'm not sure what's going to be there. On the pics, it's Nadu, Yuki-chan, and
Oshinin.
Who was there? Oshinin, yeah. So don't think it's going just to be the three of them or just other members. So yeah, it's the day before our actual real graduation perf. So we'll see. It's probably going to be on showroom.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Okay. Then let's move to graduation members.
Yeah, Azumarian is gonna have a weekly radio show on FM Northwave. So I guess it's a Hokkaido station with a name like that. Fridays from 24:30, so midnight 30. So yeah, and she will have to celebrate that. She will have I don't know if it's a release event, I guess, on at Coach 4, where she will be the shop manager for a day on April 15. And then, so Hone Popcorn, the new K-pop group of Kito Momoda, released their debut single, and it's actually pretty good. Huh? I'm not especially into K-pop, but the song is good, the direction is good, the three girls sing well, dance well. I mean, we knew Kito Momoda was a decent singer and dancer, seems the others too. And according to the rumor, I'm not sure if it has been confirmed, but actually Kito Momoda produced herself, not produced, I mean funded the song herself.
Okay.
That SKE money. That AV money.
Take money.
Maybe, yeah. With that we finish up the news and move to the theaters. We don't have too many this week, but we start with a really good one. On 19th we had, it was One Chan's birthday, and at the same day she had a Seitan-sai. And the fans and the members were like super energetic all the time, even more than for II's Seitan-sai, and we got Akapin from One Chan and Kano, and it was also at the same time Nonogaki Miki's first under in Team S, which was a nice time because she really likes One Chan apparently. The letter was written by Ichino Nanami and read by Pierce. And it was planned to have someone else write the letter first, but because Naru is graduating, it was changed to her. As for MCs, they had, for example, the Wanchan Adu Adu, where they were just talking what Wanchan is usually doing behind the stage, for example. And in the second half of the MC, where Wanchan itself were there, they had her do various things, either on stage or later. Like, for example, Ayuka asked her to stop petting her all the time. And then I actually asked her to do a Moe selfie, which was kind of cute. Then Chikako mentioned that she wants Asana to leave her stuffed animal at home when she travels somewhere, because she always brings it with her. But then Wanchan said when she doesn't have it, she just gonna search for it at night while sleeping. So they agreed she should continue to bring it, because it would be too scary otherwise. After last year, she had one of the longest speeches in history. So this year was surprisingly short, just a few minutes. But what was noteworthy was that she was thanking her aunties, especially which increased especially after she got vice leader, because from her point of view, to hate someone, you have to notice someone first, or notice that this person is there. So she was happy about being noticed at all, and she was saying she didn't get one super big happiness event last year, but so many small ones, like the this Halloween parade thing last year. So it was a nice speech for that. After the Seidansai ended, all the fans left for once. Yeah, they had the send-off, and then they entered back in to watch the announcement of this Senbatsu. And I guess we've all seen it, and the members just look so bored.
Bored to death. Yeah.
It's like, let me go home.
But we've got some good pics.
Yeah, it's perfect for reaction images or memes or so, because you notice none of the members is expected to be in Senbatsu anyway, so why should they care?
Yeah, I really didn't understand why they did that, because they usually did that for SKEncore, for example. Yeah. So in a team there's going to be one or two members at least, but I don't really understand.
And especially, but they were just showing the showroom stream, right? Even with the fans on stage behind. It's not they had a special stream or so. But that was one Hansei, really nice one. And next we had on 20th, Team E stage.
Team E stage, so full Team E lineup, and just one under another Chan. So we've got to see Lala with her shorter hair after she cut it for the second time. I'm a fan. I had to see it on stage. And it's good.
No.
I like to.
It's okay.
You see. For MC, we've got taboo words. So they put a word a member can say during an MC if they've got I think it's just 1 minute. So for the second time on a row, Naru-chan got her name Ichino, and every time she loses instantly. Like she said, Ichino was my word the last time, so I was pretty sure it wouldn't be the case again. But yeah, so good MC. For the whole perf, you've got some kind of red line, Tani and Kaho, they were battling each other, and because after the show, on Twitter, Kaho said, okay, I'm not Tani's not my favorite anymore, and now it's Makiko. So I've got to see why during the show. So Kaho said, when fans ask her like who's her favorite senpai, she usually say Tani. And so Tani said her, "Oh, why are you saying my name? Like you should say like Makiko." So it's being like a little battle like that. And Tani said like at first she thought Kaho was ugly. So yeah, it was pretty good. Like at the end of the show too, like Tani was like sorry at the end. So it was pretty good. And Muishiki Center was Dasu at the end. 2 days after that, it was Yukina's Seitensai. So again, full team K2 lineup. So as usual, she did the Yukina Labu before the show.
They need to stop with that. It makes it seems like it's an honor to do that song, but it's the worst costume ever in the history of idols. And
it's pretty much journal paper. So yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I like the concept though, making it for paper.
Yeah, I kind of like the song, but yeah.
It's fun in person to chant their name at the start of the show. It gets you sort of in the mood, but yeah, I don't like the song.
The calls are good, yeah. So like the MC they did like questions to Yukina. So like it begin like in an innocent way with Yunana asking what's her favorite fruit, like in her nickname. So yeah, Yukina went from like she said Shelly, so to answer Yunana's nickname, catchphrase. Then she say Minalun said, okay, it's not what's your favorite fruit? Okay, it's mango. So for Egaini, mango. Now really, what's your favorite fruit? So she said, okay, banana. Like at the end of the speech, and yeah, no comment on that. So at the end, letter was by Nono-chan and read by Mikoti. So the thing with this Setensai and like Yukina's posted a blog today. So she was pretty disappointed because it was like, I think it was her fourth perf in K2 and it was a new position. And during the Sentai side, you can see like she made mistakes, and her speech was really short too, like last year.
Yeah.
So you could see like right after her speech, she was like very down, like she knew she didn't do a good job, and like for pretty much every Sentai when a member is just joining the group, the team. Like you could see, like not many members are close with her, so yeah, it's kind of awkward, I'd say.
But during the intro MC, it seemed like quite many girls had stories to share about her. Even if she's been there for only 3 times for the performances. Like even if I guess some like Yunana, for example, talked about when they met when she was Senbatsu for Egaini Mango. So yeah, I guess it's not only about meeting with the team members on stage, like there are other occasions, but like yeah, it seemed that it's probably one of the shortest speeches I've seen, and even like she didn't even know what to say except like, yeah, I'm not good at talking. I'm sorry, I'm a bit stupid. I don't know what to say. It was a bit weird, but and Chuli was there first time in 4 months, by the way.
Yeah, first time of the year.
Okay. Yeah, let's finish the theater roundup and we move to the TV and media roundup. First off was Musubi no Ichiba, the last time on, I think it's the last time, which was on Monday, right? Or maybe next week too. Not sure, but yeah.
And a great episode too. So it's pretty much the type of episode I like. So they're doing something physical. So they were meeting a baseball club. So I think they just opened like female teams, so that national division. So it was Hatagon, Dasu, and Miyomaru. So they played, they did some exercise, and they played a game against them. So yeah, very good. And like the MC seems to to like baseball a lot, so they were really into it too. So that helped. And yeah, Miyomaru's in baseball uniform is pretty good.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch. Yeah, next in the show we had the 10th anniversary challenge. Actually, the 10th time was last week, so it was supposed to end, but they did like an encore for that to give Dasu another chance. And this time was a challenge to do a headstand against the wall and keep it for 10 seconds, which would give you 2 points if you win. Yeah, Dasu obviously made it with ease.
Yeah.
And Yuki didn't get up at all, so looked more like when I tried to do it.
Yeah, the first time like Yuki was like, Dasu said, "Oh, do you want to practice?" And Yuki said, "No, I'm good." And then she failed.
Yeah, and Dasu was showing off a bit in the end. But yeah,
it was pretty much like a challenge for her.
Yeah, and this brings both of them to 6 points. I think that's the end of the show, of the segment, but we will see next week how it continues. And then we had the 30-second appeal was Tia Mikoto. She was just doing like a cute selfie.
Yeah.
On stage. Next we had the Ninja videos from 12th to 16th. I think most noteworthy might be the Dasu vs. Airi one, because they were presenting a cake to Ego-chan to her birthday. So you could see that portion of it. There are any other ones which were nice?
It wasn't a great week for me.
Well, there was Maya. I don't know if Nick watched it.
Well, okay, so I was gonna say I'm watching it right now without the sound.
It's pretty short,
so
it's like 8 minutes.
Yeah. So visually it's pretty good, I have to say. But you have to look at the left side of the screen. No, I mean I'll judge it after when I'm gonna listen to it after with sound. But I mean it looks good without sound, so I can't wait to listen to it with sound. Yay.
Yeah, later today we have the Sanjanayo with Chikako, Mikoti, and Yumana, but since we're recording early this time, we will have it maybe next week. But usually they don't happen too many important stuff, so anyway. So. Yeah, also we got a new show for SKE, like a short show.
the Bathhouse show.
Yeah.
So it's just a 3-minute show, and so there's going to be like 7-8 episodes, something like that. And just to make sure that you won't watch it past the first episode, you for 2 minutes you see Suda and Barbecue cleaning some kind of bath place, and then for the last minute you see both of them inside the hot bath with a towel. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna watch a second episode after that.
Depends on the members who appear.
Yeah, no, but that was the point.
I'll watch
why
for now.
Would they put that? Why would they put that as the first episode? Why not keep it as the last one, as like a little bonus or something?
So actually when staff tweeted that after the episode with Nao-chan, one of the guy staffs was there to film, like kept
the idea,
full attention, and couldn't stop. He was completely stuck.
With that we've also finished the media roundup and we moved to the discussion. As mentioned before, we intended to do the team introduction today, but since the unit battle and the variation concert were released last week and we watched it, we just go ahead and start with the unit tournament.
So the way it worked So the girls were sorted in 18 units randomly. Like I don't remember who picked balls from.
It was
USR.
USR.
It was
And
USR,
it-
right?
and
He
it
didn't
was
know.
terrible.
He didn't know
It
what
was?
to do.
It
So
was on
he,
show. Yeah.
it was on showroom and he didn't know the rules. So someone had to come tell him what the rules were, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know." And then they just did this for like, I swear, it was 20 minutes that it took.
Yeah.
The thing is, they drew like 2 units or something, and then they're like, "Oh, wait, we have to redo it because." Or
Because we suck.
they just kept it. Yeah, because it wasn't done right or something. Anyway, there was such a mess.
So we split them in 2 groups of 9. So there are like two concerts. The lunchtime one with 9 units, and then evening one with the 9 others. They had 4 judges. 3 of them were the same for both concerts, and the 4th one was different. Who were giving a mark out of 20. So there were categories like for cuteness, for
I think it's
entertainment value.
it's one of the first time where I actually liked the judges. Like I actually listened to what they said. Usually I just keep, but yeah, they were funny.
Some of them are funny. Nagano-san is everywhere at the moment. He's one of these one-time gags. Guys, the YouTuber, I'm not sure who he is, but it seems everybody knows him. And it seems he likes Truly as well. Or at least he owns their photo book. The woman, Hayami Yu, she's an idol from the 80s. Which led to something pretty funny later. We'll talk about it again.
Yeah,
And yeah, the last guy, it was I don't know, a comedian for the first. I guess each time it was a comedian, but I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, the guy in the blue shirt, yeah, it was funny, but yeah, didn't first time seeing him, I think.
Yeah. So they were giving marks out of 20, and then the audience was voting. So they had orange cardboards, and I guess there was some software that was counting, like on the camera, how many squares they would see or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but 20 points were coming from the audience as well, to give a mark out of 100. So actually, yeah, we the 4 of us, we ranked the units so that we can introduce them with our ranking rather than the final ranking. So for the first concert, so very last, how do you even pronounce that? Dotsuki Mawashitai. So by Suda Kari, Saito Makiko Takayuki, and Moni Hirariko.
You said everything, I think. Just with the lineup.
Well, the lineup is not the best, yeah, but so it was what, a Magiska Gakuen concept, basically?
Yeah, it was pretty much doing the one with the first season, the action one with the classes, yeah.
Yeah, with I don't really know how it got ranked 3rd actually by the
3rd, yeah.
But I guess
that
I guess because people found it funny somehow. It seems like the funnier acts rank better than the cute ones for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Makiko had some funny hair, I guess.
Yeah.
And Dasu was drinking beer.
Then okay, number 8 we have Kyutsuten 9, so 7 members unit.
And it's true they had no Kyotsuten because
yeah.
I felt that one I felt was all over the place, and
they
made it that way.
They split the girls in 3 teams. Like, okay, we're gonna put the 2 I guess sexy ones, but Suzuran, okay, the other one I'm not sure. The 2 Genki ones with Naru and Chibiami, and then the 3 cute ones. Or I mean, Sana is cute. I'm not sure for the others. Like they had no idea what to do, so they
Yeah, they did like 3 different units and then so they had 3 songs with like 3 different units and then 1 song, well, Nakama no Uta at the end with everyone. But it
It's
didn't
all
really
good
have a
songs,
theme.
right? But
Yeah, they're all good songs, but they didn't have a theme to it, and it felt like, they didn't have any kind of chemistry. So
Yeah, I think they had to like say too many members for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They tried to like to do something for like each members, but yeah, it was all over the place.
It kind of resembles in the
okay.
name too.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then at 7 we have White. So Batayuna, Kumazaki Haruka, Ishikawasaki. So well, they just did 2 cute songs and that's about it.
Yeah.
I liked it though. I thought it was okay.
I mean, of course, Yunana doing a cute song. What can be better than that? But and Kuma as well. But yeah, they ranked dead last because basically they didn't do anything special, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was nice. It was solid. I think if you put this, for me, if you put this in the second day, it would rank really high. For the second performance, but for this day I thought was a lot stronger than the second one, or the second one was really weak, whatever way you want to put it. But yeah, no, it was okay. Like, it was, even though we ranked it 7th, I thought it was it was pretty good.
Okay, number 6, Okay Bubbly 80s. So it seems no one liked this one except me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I like the songs pretty much.
Arayuki, Otayaka, and Kochan. So they they were dressed as this comedian Nora Hirano, who is basically dressed in the fashion of the bubble era in Japan, so end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s. So yeah, actually they are. I mentioned the comedian because they are really dressed after her way of dressing bubble style. Because before her, the girls were wearing bodycons, and I would have loved to see Arayuki in a bodycon.
Yeah, me too. For science.
Well, I guess for the other two, it would have been a bit problematic. But no, it's super popular at the moment. Next week in AK Bingo, they have a dance battle, and I don't know if SK members are going to participate, but we saw in the preview that some girls will be dressed exactly the same and doing some 80s song. So I guess my only complaint, actually all the units only did 48 group songs, unlike SoloCon where they could do whatever they want.
Yeah.
So they did Disco Kenshitsu, it fits, I guess. High Tension, much less. And I wish they could have done some 80s or early 90s idol songs. There's a lot of great ones, and it would have been even better.
My problem was the makeup. Like, I can't. I can't.
It didn't really work on Ayamelo, but on Kochan and Kitchen,
it didn't work on Ayamelo at all.
Yeah, I mean, for me it was fitting for the topic, but I still didn't like it so much. Yeah. So the songs were great, so I didn't rate it too bad, but yeah.
Then,
you ranked it pretty badly.
Yeah, but not last.
Yeah. I liked it. I had to say I actually liked the makeup, and I liked how hard they tried for it. It really showed that they had the theme and they went for the costumes, and they chose 2 songs that fit, I guess. So I think they did well.
Okay, number 5 we have Iroha. So it's the unit with Nao-chan and 3 Kenkyuseis. So Ishiguro Yuzuki, Okadamiku, and Kohaku. So now started with so they were all dressed as rabbit, and now came to Yuzuki, who was sitting on the ground and did some kind of senpai kohai interaction with her, and then basically watched the three Kenkyuseis performing together from the side, and then a second song with the 4 of them together. I guess for me it was a decent performance, but nothing special, like average. I guess everyone ranked it average.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I had to put some up there, but yeah, like Nao's singing, Nao's acting. Yuzuki was really cute too in her song. Pretty much like good vocals. Yeah, really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the reason why I didn't put it higher, I really liked what Now did, but I can't rate it just on what like one member when there's four of them. But I actually liked Kohaku in this. I thought, like, I've never really heard her voice before, and obviously Miko has a good voice. I was kind of surprised, like pleasantly surprised by Kohaku.
Yeah, me too.
This time, but yeah, and obviously Now Chan kind of stole the show. Maybe a bit too much. I'm not sure. Maybe not enough.
No, I think it was fine.
Overall, I really liked it. So.
Okay, then at number 4 we have Cooperate.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're rating it so high.
There's some kind of disagreement there.
Yeah, I put it
Alright, Jeff,
dead last. It's like I'm putting it like dead last for the both concerts. Like really,
Okay, so what happened?
Didn't get anything from that perf.
So it was Machi, Shiolin, Chori, Naki, and Nono wearing Christmas-themed costumes. The concert was in November, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And so yeah, the song was Junigatsu no Kanguru, like like repeating itself, like extended, unlimited version.
Mm.
And well, they were painting a Christmas tree and then decorating it. So I don't know if I guess it was. I found it pretty funny and interesting, but.
Why did you rank it so high? Like,
for me, first reason was I really like Junigatsu no Kangaru.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but
then the members look cute in the costumes, and I like the idea of painting something live backstage, even and not like more in the creative way, especially with the graffiti in the end.
Yeah, it was very different from what everyone else did.
Yeah,
but they were really, like the only ones to really use some props, I guess, except maybe the Magiska one. But...
Yeah, and on the second day.
Yeah.
On second concert.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Churi couldn't be at the. She wasn't able to be with the other ones for this, so actually she let Oshirin do all the organizing for this. And Churi couldn't make it to any of the meetings and stuff, but they thought they like basically obviously cooperate with that as a title. They their mission was to everyone like do something, so everyone add something to the painting and add to it. So that was I think they succeeded in that part of the unit part and the theme part. My big complaint is that they only did one song and they just kept repeating it.
Yeah.
So that was obviously the really bad part of that, but I really liked the concept and they tried. Yeah.
The biggest complaint is Otora's costume. She was the Christmas present, so
it looked really cute.
I actually liked it. I thought it was cute.
Yeah. It's good, but more I'd like to see something a bit tighter. So then, at number 3 we have La Pucelle. That would have been number 1 if Nick was not a hater. Maybe Jeff, you ranked it first. Go ahead.
So they pretty much Marika and Likachu, they did I think both of them did this for the 49 theater. So they were just like Otas. So they were like the Otas, and you had Kamimu, Narupi, and Yucatan doing the like perfect idols. So you've got beginning of the performance with Tani and Likachu screaming their heart out. So like they had to stop and say, okay, the Otas, like shut up, we can't hear ourselves. So yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. And the members were so cute. They had like the perfect combination of like Piyosu and Tani who can really act as the otakus, and then you have the 3 really cute members, which is the perfect combination, I guess.
Good songs too.
Yeah.
So yeah, very very good.
Yeah, this wasn't one of my favorites. Let's put it that way. Okay, just to be, the reason why I didn't like this one, I just don't like the otaku role playing that they did. Just annoyed me a lot, so I really didn't like. I'm not totally against it. I like what Don-chan did in the other one. That's okay, but they just did it for way too long, and they were just acting as the otakus, so that just, I don't know, it just didn't sit well with me.
So, and this one was ranked second by the judges and audience. So at number 2 we put Kawauso Toei, which was actually number 7 by the judges. So why did we rank this higher, Nick?
Well, it's because I ranked the previous one 9, so this one could be second. No, I'm just kidding. I did it strategically. Why did we rank this higher? Well, because because I gave it a 1, and that made the points lower on the spreadsheet. But well, anyway, I mean this was Maya and Izurin, yeah. So it was a very good combo. It's actually probably. I was pretty hyped for the Sakipon and Chikako combination a lot, but this one I was really hyped for too when it was announced, and it really lived up to my expectations. They were both really cute. The outfits were really good.
Maya's like costume is totally awesome.
Just for
that, it's like the kind of
stingray.
fish. Yeah,
stingray.
Because
like
at the beginning they showed like the animal they looked like. So yeah, Isolin was the author, of course. And like there's this famous pic of Maya doing some terrible engao, and yeah.
All right. Okay.
And I mean, what I really like from this is when they drank the Coke or whatever it was, the Pepsi, I don't know, and they chugged it and then they had to dance, and I guess they were acting how hard it was, and but I found that really funny. So look, for me it was
really good stage.
It was really good for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me it hit everything.
There wasn't one of the other stages which I ranked higher. It would be
obviously I'm biased.
Yeah. And number 1.
Number 1. So number 1, Strawberry Punch. So we have the same result as the judges and audience. Mikoto and Yuzuki. And before seeing this 5, I had no idea how they finished first. Like just seeing the pictures, I'm like, why? Like it's kind of gross. Why would I want to see that? But no. When you see them do their thing,
it was hard to me to rank it because we've seen it like a lot now, like in the theater and in variety shows. So it's pretty much the only one we kind of knew. But I think Yusuke in the Strawberry Punch costume, it's like my weakness. She's so cute.
Yeah, and I think it really benefits from this from their backstage performance when they are going backstage and acting as normal idols.
And like with the it wasn't just the performance, like with the judges, and like every time they added to it, like Makiko too. Because I think they said like Makiko came up with the concept, so they were like interacting because Makiko was like in the gangster outfit, so they were like talking with her too, and she was like saying "ha."
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Yeah, they kept in characters for all the MCs,
Yeah, they stayed in characters the whole time. So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the performances on TV shows or the what they did at the theater, so I didn't know what to expect. No, I was really surprised. They really they must have trained quite a bit to.
Yeah, they were in Musubi, I'm pretty sure, for an episode.
Yeah. Honestly, like if I wasn't biased, this would be the number one for me. Because they really did everything. They had the outfits, they had the concept, they had the jokes, with the backstage.
Yeah.
They had really good songs that went with the concept too.
Yeah, I love the song.
and
Kampeke Gunone is one of my favorite
Yeah,
cute
yeah.
songs.
And like their characters too. Like you can tell that they probably. Well, I don't want to say they put more effort than the others because I don't know how much effort everyone put in, but.
Not if you ask Julina.
It feels that they did, right?
Yeah. It feels exactly. It feels like they put in a lot of effort, and that's what counts, I guess. And really, like this was number one for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, I think like after the unit, it's pretty much the only one who stayed. So
yeah,
it shows.
Did you watch the bonus DVD with the theater performance?
Not yet.
I saw the performance at the time, but it's
Okay.
been some months now.
So yeah, basically it's a full hour and more than 1 hour, maybe 80-minute show with only the two of them. So doing the whole repertory of cute units, plus some non-cute units, and it was it's a really nice selection of songs. It's 80 minutes of just Mikoto and Yuzuki. After a while, it starts to be a bit long. If you put me the same songs with Yunana and Lala, I can watch 10 hours of it, But
Strawberry Punch, Yuzuki is so cute.
Okay. So that's it for the first half. There were a couple songs before for the overture. So just Love Crescendo and then Coquettish Jutaichu. But for the encore, when they did Kizashi and Mae no Meri, so they put Goto Risako and Sato Sumire as center, as they are two of the three members who had already announced graduation at the time.
Yeah.
And so were left in December, I guess, all of them.
Yep.
And so for the second concert, they did the same, putting Canon and then Suchan again in the same way. Okay, so for the night concert, so also the moderator was Oyama-sana for both. Like in the beginning, they kind of asked, "What are you doing here? I thought you were done with SKE. I'd like to come again sometimes. This stuff. No thanks." Well, anyway, so the second one. So last we ranked "I Love You." So it was the first unit to perform actually. It was the one that ranked last as well. So it's Mizuno Eri, Yukina, and Wadaina, who started on Tsundere. Running in the audience, giving some stuff to the judges, and that's about it. And then did Naminori Kakigori. So the only reason I didn't put it last is because of Yukina's legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like how they give stuff to the judges, any of the units.
Like pretty much everyone, like the second concert, pretty much everyone like
I know.
gave
This
things
is probably
to the
why
judges.
I didn't like that. Yeah, it's too cheap.
But Yukina and Aili, good songs, but like in terms of
Nothing
preparation
special.
and originality, nothing.
Yeah, they had a nurse costume for Yukina, so zero originality. Devil costume for Eri, and what a fairy for the last one. Bon, okay, next. So next, number 8, ATM 48.
A travesty of justice should be found.
Yes, why?
You didn't even put it first, so you're saying it should be first.
Yeah, come on, there's Skao and Luca.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I need to watch it. I wanted to watch it. I was forced.
So it's what? It's
Yeah, I forced Chris not to watch this.
Nick is the best.
it was, there's nothing to watch there. It's basically you have Ochan with two random KenQ next to her.
You have to say Marin did like a miracle and outcuted Ochan. So yeah.
No.
I will judge this after watching.
You're talking about the Marine who speaks like that?
Okay, she has a terrible voice, but she's super cute.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So yeah, and I like Wagamama Collection is like pretty much my favorite cute songs in all of the 48. So I love that song.
Yeah, it's really
So it was pretty much, so yeah, it was Ochan, Marin, and a guy doing a Wagamama Collection. So like
That's like Willie's dream lineup right there.
yeah, and like
I like Oka, but
and the lyrics is pretty much like a cute young girl asking for gifts. So we had like Suchan with her ATM Nissan character coming out with money and giving money in the audience and to the judges.
Mm.
So yeah, like I loved it.
Well, the votes speak for themselves.
Yeah.
You
Jordan
didn't even watch it. What are you talking about?
I just know it's a 9.
Yeah. Okay, number 7.
Look, even Chris knows it's an 8.
Yeah, because I haven't watched it, and the concurrence was really good.
Number 7, Sweet Quartet. So that's Aika, Obamina, Atsumi Ayara, and Yukonian.
Yeah, I really wanted to rank it higher, but
Yeah, too, because
it's
like
just
such a good lineup.
yeah, but the songs were a bad mix. I think it felt like we had in the first day with the Kyoto 10 night. It's just
So, yeah,
because they draw it randomly, the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It
picked
felt
the
weird.
song, yeah.
Yeah, they picked the songs randomly, maybe not the best idea. The costumes were pretty ugly.
Yeah, I didn't feel much chemistry from this group,
And,
which is weird because go ahead.
No, go.
I was just gonna say, like, it has the lineup should have been pretty good for dancing and for performing with Yokonyan, Minaru, and Ai.
Yeah.
But you have Ayaha, so
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was expecting more from this, so maybe if they didn't do the random song, it would have been better if
Yeah,
they practiced
I guess.
more.
So yeah, during the song, so they were like bribing the judges, like everyone.
Bribing a judge with a photo book of barbecue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also
I mean,
know
one
yeah.
of the
that too.
reasons why they finished 7 out of 9. Right?
Yeah.
So Ayaha gave like a very good painting of her. So I didn't even know she was like a good painter, but it was very good. Obamina gave some money hidden to one of the judges. It was pretty funny. And Yukonian. So Yukonian, like one of the judges, like was an idol from the 80s, like Will said. So she gave her the CD to sign. So at the end, like she was pretty happy. So it's pretty nice for a young idol to be a fan of me. And Yukonian say, oh, like yeah, my grandpa is a big fan of you. So like everyone was laughing, and like Yukonian was like, huh? What? Like, did I say something wrong? So yeah, it was super good, and the reaction of the judge too was.
Yeah, I am you. She was completely like mortified. I've been told that my father is a fan of yours, but my grandfather, that's the first.
Yeah. Like yeah, it's not even your father, it's a grandfather. Yeah.
Okay, then 6th position. Nahonoru.
Yeah.
So Takatsuka Natsuki, Aikawa Honoka, Inoue Ruka.
We have a disagreement here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
Chris, you ranked it very highly, while we all ranked it quite low.
Yeah, it's
Go
Honono.
ahead.
And she was super cute.
It was a good performance. Like Kimura Pegasus was very good. And Candy is one of my favorite songs, but yeah, pretty much they had no concept. It was just them
That's true.
performing.
In this case, it was my bias for Hana, I guess. Also, I like Kimiwa Pegasus, even though it might be not the best members to perform it, but I like the song.
I don't know, it didn't do anything to me, right? It's like it felt like the nobody and the retards together.
The retards, Ruka and Honana.
Yeah.
There was Luchan doing Candy and it couldn't even save it for me, so yeah, it says a lot.
Yeah, I like Luchan as well, but well, and the two songs, like there's nothing tying the songs together either. So.
Yeah, it was pretty much like a cool song and a very cute song, but
yeah.
Now we have another disagreement here. Oof.
Number 5, Topazu. So the Chikako and Sakipon on Wagamamana Nagariboshi.
The only reason I ranked it kind of low is the singing, pretty much, because they were like singing live and they are going like in the crowd, and like at times it was like they had no breath. But yeah, like very good lineup, very good song, but yeah. And concept-wise, it's pretty weak too.
I can't. Yeah, there's no concept at all.
Yeah,
but,
there's no concept.
I ranked it pretty high because Chikako was cute, and I guess it's more a way to say that I really didn't like all the rest. Because in the first, if they were in the first show, I would have put them
by elimination
much lower,
right? Like I said, this was the unit I was kind of the most hyped for before, when they were announced, because I like both the members. And it was okay. I didn't like how they went in the crowd and they gave stuff to the judges, like with the others. So that put it a bit low for me. Well, I ranked it pretty high, but like, I think I would have put it even higher because I like the song. It reminded me of Aya, so that's a good thing. I mean, look, there are just two of them. Like, honestly, the fewer the members there are in a unit, I thought the better it was for me personally. I just prefer that. You get more screen time per member. Yeah, exactly. Well, they didn't have much of a concept, to be honest.
Yeah, but usually it's easier.
I don't know. It was just idle. Like, look, maybe I'm a bad judge, but again, maybe like what we said, I didn't really like too many of them on that day. So, yeah.
Okay. Then number 4, 19.2. So this one, the three pretty girls, Ryoha, Ego-chan, and Mio, versus the two, Juna and Matsumura Kawai.
Juna's cute.
Yeah, Juna is
talking
cute,
about.
So that's why I didn't say the two monsters, but well, still they clearly they split. Like the pretty girls on one side, and Juna was with funny ones if you want. Okay.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I loved it. So like they begin with a bit of a skit. So for who was going to be in the front. So of course the cute girls, very well. Okay, we are cute. So yeah, we are going to the front, and you're always in the back. So why don't you stay in the back? It was pretty violent. Of course, Kautan and Juna lost. And they'd get a bit of cream pie in the face.
And Kautan had a very nice outfit.
So then because they did zipper and like the three pretty girls had the normal costume, and the other two were starting in sweatpants.
They had tracksuits, yeah.
In tracksuits. But then, like Putain, Matsumura started to remove her clothes, so still with the cream all over the face. No, it was disgusting.
Yeah. And
Yeah. When Juna unzipped like the zipper at her legs, that it was so fantastic.
Yeah, just her legs. Yeah, that was good.
But I think Juna just didn't want to take off more because she could have taken off the jacket.
She's pure.
Yeah. Probably.
Hashtag pure idol.
And Mio on this song on the skits part, Anol was my MVP for the whole concert, but I guess I am biased.
I'm pretty sure you're biased. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think
sure.
we're all biased because for the next one, Chris put at number 1.
Of course. How could I not?
Wonderland. So Lala and Wanchan. Lala has the Red Riding Hood and Wanchan has the wolf. On Okemito Pride, well, first a short skit and then Okemito Pride.
It was too cute. Super cute. I liked how they included Wanchan's sweaty hands.
Yeah.
Like even when they had one of the judges after like touch her hands. Yeah, it's really disgusting.
Yeah. So for the short skit, they did the little Red Riding Hood thing. Grandma, why are your ears so big? Why are your eyes so big? And etc. And then they touch hands, and she's like, "Oh, why are your hands so sweaty?" So yeah.
In English.
Really
and she said it in English, like.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Yeah.
It's funny that after that, when talking to the judges, like Hayamiyu told her, "Oh, your English was pretty good." So Lala was, "Thank you very much." And then the judge replied with even better English. "Oh, you have a really good pronunciation." Like what? so someone who out Englishes Lala.
Yeah, it's rare.
First time I see that. Okay. Then number 2. So actually, this is the one that was ranked first by the judges and audience. So number 2, we have Idol no Owari. So the end of an idol, or the end of idols, I guess. So it's the unit of Julina, Yumana, Donchan, and with them Risako and Canon. So we are gonna graduate. So they first they had a sort of intro composed by Yumana and choreographed by Julina, and they did Donchan was acting as a Ota, same as actually she almost had the same costume as Tani and Piosu, right?
She was a tamer Ota, we'd say.
A tamer?
Yeah, that's why I liked it. I liked she was more tame than the other two.
Yeah, but, I mean, she was because she was in front of her Kamioshi, maybe.
Yeah,
but,
she's got big ears.
so she was a bit shy, right?
Yeah,
so,
she got kissed in the second performance.
At the end of Sensei Kawi, right?
For the second performance, yeah.
Yeah. So the 4 other girls did Sensei Kawaii while Donchan was doing some otage. And then actually she said she was sad that Risako and Canon were gonna graduate. So the 2 of them started singing Maeshika Mukane. So I guess now it's one of those songs for the girls who find the lyrics like I want to keep going forward, etc. And so they were joined by Julina and Yumana. So I thought it was a nice send-off, I guess. Having 2 of the 3 girls who are going to graduate in the same unit and doing something about it was nice. Yeah. I mean, it was not. I was going to say it was not especially funny or a great performance. No, it was funny the Donchan part. But yeah, it's like the only performance out of them all that had some like emotional side, I guess.
Yeah, I actually liked it. I thought I wouldn't, but they kind of. Well, I'm not gonna say they had everything, but they had a bunch of stuff, like you said. It was pretty emotional. and the performances were there, and again, they put a lot of effort into it, so I have to respect that. And yeah, it was good.
What I didn't like and what I didn't rank in
Was Juliana, yeah, we know.
No, it was like, first of all, like the songs like Sensei Kawaii and Maeshika Mukane, like really like not really songs that I really like. And yeah, I think I understand when like Juliana said like, oh, they put a lot of efforts in that, like especially at the beginning. But yeah, overall, like having Donchan as a Wota, like okay, yeah, that's not not very original. So yeah, I think I'm happy because yeah, I'm happy for Donchan. She got to perform with Jelena and even get kissed. But yeah, not what I'm my favorite.
Right. Well, let's talk about your favorite now. Pretty much everyone's favorite. So
it would have been my favorite if it wasn't for Wanchan.
Yeah. So for charm, that they could have called no shame.
For
as
shame.
well.
Yeah.
So Kano-chan, who was probably wondering what she was doing there, and that's what Masana said while introducing the unit. Like, okay, so we have Satokao, Salina, Ru-chan, or Kano-chan Kawaiso.
Yeah.
So they started with a short skit with some chemical stuff. So I guess Satokao is studying chemistry, maybe. I don't know if that's why.
Probably.
But I guess they just wanted to wear the lab clothes very short and then remove it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was probably the biggest reason. And then Oshibe Tomeshibe.
And you've got Luca, like the back of the group, like doing some stuff with the chemicals, and then they transform. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
Hyde.
Mr. Hyde, except some different kind of Mr. Hyde. Jeff.
Yeah, I blacked out during the performance, so yeah, I'm not very sure what happened.
It was 100% fan service.
Oh yeah, like yeah, it was totally that. Yeah, it was pretty funny to see. So Kano was like not showing anything, so it was very good. And
even if she was the only one without any cleavage. At the end during the MC, she was holding
She was covering her up
in front of her, like just to cover herself, even if there was nothing to show. While the others were like, no problem, keep at it.
Yeah, you could notice there was at least one female judge, because otherwise they would have been pretty much.
They would have been number one, yeah.
So yeah, what to say? It was very pleasant to the eyes.
Yeah.
Well,
and the song was perfect for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oshibe Tomeshibe.
Yeah. I actually, so this concept isn't my favorite by any means. I'm not like you guys. I'm not a pervert.
Of course.
But
sure. It's weird because you put it first.
I did. No. Listen.
What happened?
Listen. So I don't like like that whole concept. I wasn't sold on it, and I was like, whatever. Ruka, cover yourself up. But they had everything. Like honestly, like they had the little skit at the beginning. They linked it to the members with chemistry for Kaho, and they had the song that fit. So they had the concept. They showed preparation and all that, and obviously, even if it's not my cup of tea, like the whole fan service thing and showing yourself off, I have to respect that they committed to that, and that they went to, that they put a lot of effort into it. And I mean, look, they did what they they did what they wanted to. So respect to them, and also the other units on that day weren't that great, so they just rose to the top.
Okay. So yeah, also, so at the end, they Strawberry Punch and Idol Nowari did their songs again to and then there was a vote for from the audience directly for one or the others, and the judges went behind to vote as well. So Strawberry Punch won. Well, as we know, since we've seen quite a lot of them since that event.
Yep.
There were also 4 prizes from each judge. So the YouTuber guy at Jimmy Chat Show, he gave the prize to White, so the Unana unit that finished last of the first concert. Basically, he said he doesn't care about being funny and all. He likes like really a traditional style idol, and what's better than Unana for that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm extrapolating the end, but. Then Nagano-san gave a prize to for charm. Hayami Yu, since she was an idol in the 80s, she gave her prize to OK Bubbly 80s. And the last guy, who I have no idea who he is, Nakayama Hideyuki, gave a prize to Wonderland. I didn't pay attention if he gave a reason for that.
It's the judge who got to hold the Wen-chan's hand, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this one.
So that's why the sweat paid off.
It made an impression, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, very good concert.
Yeah.
Very funny. I think pretty much it was more funny than really good performances. I think it's pretty much how I ranked it too, like originality, concept, and chaos boobs.
It's funny. It's very different from regular concerts. I prefer regular concerts, but once in a while, something like that, why not?
Yeah.
But
I liked it more than the solo con.
I was gonna say exactly the opposite.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty much for the solo concert, they had more time to prepare, and it was pretty much each girl doing exactly what they wanted to do. Here they drew the teams randomly, so of course you're not going to find exactly a concept for everyone.
Yeah.
So it was difficult. They didn't have a lot of time, so they went pretty much all for the funny, and it was good and original.
Yeah, but exactly the solo con. Some girls didn't really have a concept. But I don't know, Ishiki Rena, her concept was to sing songs linked to Matsui Rena. I'm not sure it's really a concept, but many of them really had a concept or were showing even not singing. Like Ryoa was acting because she wants to be an actress. Here, for many units, it feels like there are 4 girls. They found something for 2 or 3 of them, and but let's just do that. And the last one, she will do whatever she can with us, and it shows in the ranking. Like the ones who really try to push a concept ranked much higher than the rest.
Yeah. Okay. I guess since we already are good in the time, we end here and do Team E next week, because if we start now, it's just split in half.
Yeah.
And even more than usually. So, this was the concert we had. Masana's creation concert, but it was like nothing. It wasn't typical creation concert, so you all can just watch it online or so. Nothing too much to talk about there.
I really liked it. Like, I'm not the biggest Masana fan at all. But like, even like screen time wise, I think like you're not going like to see like just her. So like, even if you're not really a big fan, you can watch it. It's no problem. And some funny MC. Boss came again for SKE. So every time like the fans are really happy. So it's good.
Yeah, it had not enough Weinstein for me in it, but again, so
But yeah, for
Yeah, I just
example,
wanna say- yeah.
the Code de Kuna Ballerina with Chuli and Nao singing, like you have to watch it. It's very, very, very good.
Yeah, just forget about the ballerina and focus on the singing.
No.
Okay. I guess with this we come to an end here. If anyone who's listening wants us to talk more about the concept, you can just write in the comments. Then we will do it after the introduction of the members, I guess. And yeah, thank you for listening until here again. And yeah, see you next week.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
see you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.